Hey guys, it's me, Delicious Delights, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about niche chocolate fragrances. I have a lot that I want to talk about today. 13 in total. I'll just give you guys my quick thoughts on 13 niche chocolate fragrances, and I'm going to leave my top 3 till the very end. So it's going to be a very, very, very long video. So let's just begin. Let's begin with a very, very popular one. This is from the House of Chanel, their Les Exclusifs line, and this is called Coromandel. I just have a sample here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know this fragrance. Coromandel is known as a white chocolate slash patchouli scent. Well, obviously there's more going on than that, but it's mostly white chocolate and patchouli, and it smells really nice. It depends though, because I do struggle with the opening of this fragrance where the patchouli in here is extremely dirty on my skin. It almost smells like, I won't say moldy, but the patchouli in here is just weird on my skin. It doesn't smell really nice. It only starts smelling really nice more so in the dry down, where it becomes a little bit powdery, sweet, and then you get this beautiful, creamy, silky white chocolate note in here, and it's absolutely to die for. So yeah, it's just a really, really popular fragrance. I really like it. I don't have a bottle of this. It's because of that opening. On my skin, it just feels really weird. It just doesn't really work 100%. But like I said, after that strange opening on me, then it starts feeling like I'm wearing magic, like a magical fragrance. And if I were to, this is gonna be weird, but if I were to imagine what unicorns might smell like, I think Coromandel is what I have always imagined them to smell like, which is weird, but yeah, really, really nice, beautiful white chocolate scent, with that patchouli being a little bit challenging, but I think a lot of people like that about this fragrance too. So that was Coromandel. By the way, this was the Eau de Toilette version that I was smelling today, but I also do really like the EDP version. Okay, so next up, let's talk about a fragrance from the House of Parfumerie Generale. Sorry, my hair is being weird. This is called Musk Maori. So I actually owned a bottle of this way back when, early on when I was starting to get into niche fragrance. And I fell in love with this one right away, Musk Maori. This one to me smells like a very, very creamy hot chocolate, where instead of the instant hot chocolate, they use like actual real, you know, good quality, high quality, expensive milk chocolate and melted it in a cup. That's basically what this is. It's extremely milky as well. And then you get some musk in the background, which is kind of an unusual combination, musk and chocolate. Well, maybe it's not so unusual. I guess when I first tried it, when I was first getting into niche fragrance, I thought it was unusual, but I really, really liked it. And I wore it so much that I got bored of it and I got rid of it. And actually now I want it back. So yeah, I have a lot of regretful sales that I've made throughout, because I guess back then I was expecting that there would just be so much more better things out there, as I, you know, test a lot of things. And in retrospect, I was kind of wrong. I'm finding myself going back to the ones that I fell in love with way back when, and actually the new things that are coming out nowadays aren't as good as the old stuff. So Musk Maori, Parfumerie Generale, melted hot chocolate drink with musk, and that's it, and it's delicious, and it's a very, very thick, creamy, and milky. Okay, now the next one here is from the house of Amouage. This is called Lilac Love. Let's get this on a test strip. Lilac Love. Okay, so this one took a while for me to fall in love with. The opening is really, really nice. You get this really obvious chocolate cocoa powder that's quite dry. And also you get under that chocolate sprinkly, sorry, I'm thinking of like a floral bouquet and then sprinkling some hot chocolate or cocoa powder on top. And the florals in here, I can't really tell what it is. I don't know exactly what lilac smells like, but to me, it smells like a mix of different florals. And if I remember correctly, there are a lot of different floral notes in here. I do smell a little bit of a powderiness in here as well. So there's probably iris in here. But yeah, it's just a really, really great floral gourmand scent that to my nose has a little bit of a vintage feel to it. Extremely elegant, delicious, and I love the bottle of this one so much. Really pretty to look at. And I really like this one. So Lilac Love by Amouage. Coming up next is a fragrance that I actually thought I would like, but after testing it for a while, it just didn't work for me. But I still think it smells nice, but just for me, it didn't smell very nice. At least on my skin, it didn't really work with my chemistry. And that one is from the house of Kilian, and it's called Black Phantom. So Black Phantom, let me just spray it first. It smells really good in this room, by the way, right now. So Black Phantom is like a boozy chocolate. The chocolate in here is more so like a dark chocolate scent. And there's also a woodiness in here. And I think there's also caramel in the notes. So after reading the notes of this, I was like, yes, definitely, I will love this. It's going to work for me. But I don't know, there's just something maybe a little bit artificial smelling in here or a little bit chemical that doesn't work on my skin. When I want to wear chocolate perfumes, I want it to smell like actual chocolate. The chemical smell doesn't work for me on my skin at all. I don't really like that. And with this one, there is like, although there are some nice notes in here and nice smells, in the background of it all, I do get this artificial, almost plasticky chemical kind of smell. Not sure what that's coming from exactly, but it just doesn't work on my skin, but it might work on yours. So that's Black Phantom by Kilian. And next up, let's talk about, I'll bring out two here because these are quite similar. From the house of Comptoir Sud Pacifique is Amor de Cacao. And I find this to be quite similar, but not exactly, to Montale's Chocolate Greedy. And I think when it comes to niche fragrances with chocolate, I think Chocolate Greedy is probably the most popular of them all, as far as I know, as if I were to guess. So Chocolate Greedy, in a nutshell, has a beautiful opening of a freshly baked brownie / chocolate chip scent. And then if you can imagine some orange zest on top, and that was all in the oven and all those smells were just filling the kitchen. That's what Chocolate Greedy smells like on the paper. However, when I wear this on my skin, I do unfortunately get that infamous chemical metallic note that I find in almost all of Montale fragrances, which really kills it for me. It doesn't, it just totally ruins it for me. On the paper though, on the test strip, it smells good. but it just got ruined on me with the Montale base. So now we have Amor de Cacao. I would say they smell quite similar with that baked brownie slash chocolate chip scent, but Amor de Cacao doesn't have that Montale chemical metalliciness. However, it doesn't last as long, not nearly as long as this beast here, the chocolate grady. So if I were to choose between the two, I would choose Amor de Cacao. However, it doesn't last very well, so I would probably have to reapply often. So that's kind of a shame, but if they ever made like a extrait or parfum version of Amor de Cacao, I'd be all over it because I really enjoy that baked brownie, yummy, warm kitchen bakery smell in the kitchen. It just makes my mouth water just thinking about it. But yeah, so those are those two, Amor de Cacao by Comptoir Sud Pacifique and Chocolate Greedy. Moving on, let's put this one aside. Oh, that the one is Chocolate Greedy. Moving on, let's talk about an indie niche house, Slumberhouse. This is called Ore. And this one is quite popular, I think, when it comes to chocolate scents. Oh, it's not spraying. Okay. So Ore, a lot of people love this fragrance. And it is quite popular, I think. I think I just said that. This one, to my nose, is a very, very woody chocolate scent. And when I say woody, it's like woody. The woodiness in here is most prominent with the chocolate being in the background. It's so intense, the woody scent in here. And normally I do like woody scents. But in here, it's just really, really thick and syrupy. And normally I would like that too. But to me, I find it to be quite cloying on my skin. It's just too much. It's too, I don't know what the word is. Because normally I would like scents like this, like woody chocolate sounds awesome. But on me, it's just so thick to the point where I feel like I'm choking out every time I wear it. The chocolate in here is more like a dark chocolate scent. Oh gosh, it smells really nice. Like, I'm not saying it smells bad, but on my skin, I guess just the texture of it. I think there's patchouli in here as well that even weighs it down even more. The texture of it is just too thick for me, and sometimes I don't mind that, but in this one it just doesn't work. So I do think it smells really nice. I think it depends on your chemistry, but Slumberhouse Ore, if you're looking for a great woody chocolate scent, then it's definitely one to try, especially if you like the dark chocolate, the dark bittersweet chocolate. More bitter than sweet though. Okay, let's move along. Let's go to another indie niche house, 4160 Tuesdays. I've had a few people ask me if I could talk about this fragrance. This is called Over the Chocolate Shop. So the name of this fragrance is really, really nice. I like that idea of being over a chocolate shop. So I like this fragrance. I really like this one. I'm getting when I first smell it, I get like this really dark roast coffee scent. And it's as if the dark roast coffee scent has been flavored with dark chocolate. I also get some cocoa powder smell in here as well. And with all of that as well, I get some woodiness and a little bit of tobacco too. I'm not sure if tobacco is in the notes. Whatever. But I do smell tobacco in the background, and mostly just like this coffee bean chocolate scent that isn't overly sweet. It just reminds me of Lindt chocolate bars where they have the high percentage of dark chocolate cocoa, like 95%. Has that bitterness in here as well. So this one, I really do like this one. I think I'm gonna have to test it more to see if it's a bottle worthy for me. But yeah, I just enjoy this. Especially in warmer weather, not warmer weather, in the weather that we're having now, cooler weather. I do want something like warm and cozy and just makes me feel like I want to sit at home, sorry, my hair, in front of a fireplace or something and like cuddle up in the covers on the couch or something. That's what this fragrance makes me feel like. And a little bit of tobacco to make it a little bit more interesting in there. So yeah, Over the Chocolate Shop. That might be a bottle worthy perfume for me after some testing. Okay, you guys still with me? It's super long, I know. Okay, the next one here I'll talk about is from the house of Kyse Perfumes. I have a tiny sample here called We Plus. I really like this one too, you guys. This is a really fun, realistic chocolate scent. Yeah. It smells like s'mores. That's exactly what it's meant to smell like. And when I smell this, that's exactly what I get. So I get the graham cracker cookie, the marshmallow, the melted chocolate. I get woodsiness in here as well. So I'm thinking of the actual campfire. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, sorry, my hair is being weird. Okay. It's absolutely delicious, you guys. If you like s'mores and campfire, try this one, you guys. I don't know why I don't have a bottle of this. I really, really do enjoy this. Maybe because I don't want to pay customs costs to get it imported to the Netherlands. But yeah, this one for me is bottle worthy. I just haven't actually like bit the bullet to actually get it, but oh my gosh. Realistic graham cracker s'mores, and definitely one to try. I think this is the best from that house for sure. I've tried a lot of their fragrances. The other ones didn't really work for me. I do find a few of them to be really good. The other one that I really like is Confit de Roses, I think it's called. But this one, We Plus, is definitely my favorite from the entire house. So check that out if you haven't already. Moving on, let's talk about a fragrance. Okay, after this one, then I will be going into my top 3 chocolates of all time. So thanks for sticking with me so far. So now we have a fragrance from the house of Laura Mercier from the Eau Gourmand collection. I wasn't sure if this is like niche or designer. I don't know. I just put it in the niche category. This is called Creme de Pistache. So this one, well, the name says cream of pistachio or pistachio cream. And let me just get a whiff. Yeah. So I do get a nice, beautiful, nutty pistachio scent in here. However, as this fragrance dries down, it smells really, really, really similar to Mugler Angel, which is one of the best chocolate scents with designer fragrances. I wouldn't say it's a dupe because they do open up very differently, but the dry down is similar to the dry down of Angel by Mugler, which I absolutely love. Maybe this one has a little bit more of a creaminess to it, and the patchouli isn't as like intense as it is in Angel. But for the most part, it's pretty similar enough that I'm okay with having just this. And I do really like that opening of pistachio. Oh gosh, pistachio ice cream kind of. So good. Okay, so that was that one. I'm not sure if this is discontinued. I've seen the hand cream at the store, but I haven't seen the actual perfume of this in store. So if you guys know more about that, let me know in the comments. Okay, so now we are at the last 3. Okay, let's begin with in 3rd place. This is a fragrance from Profumo Aroma. This is called Chorizo. And I borrowed this bottle from Andrew because it belongs to him. So thanks for letting me borrow it. But I still really, really, really like this one. Yeah. This is such a yummy, yummy, yummy melted chocolate scent. It's very, very creamy, syrupy, thick, and thick in a good way that works really well on my skin. It smells like a mixture of melted chocolate. So we have dark chocolate and the super dark bitter chocolate, white chocolate, milk chocolate, just all of that, just put together, melted. And that's pretty much it. This one is definitely the longest lasting. I would say Coromandel is also a very, very, has very good performance with projection and sillage and longevity and all that. Same as this one. It lasts forever and ever and ever, whether it's on your skin or clothing. It's pretty linear on my skin, but I don't mind smelling like melted chocolate for the entire day. I really, really love this. I wish it was more popular. Like, I don't really know why it's not that popular. But yeah, if you guys want to smell like melted chocolate, check this one out. Also because it lasts just forever and ever. It is definitely a beast mode fragrance that is not overly sweet, doesn't ever get annoying, doesn't ever get cloying, and it's just so yummy. I love this so much. So Chorizo by Profumo Aroma is in the third spot. In second spot is a fragrance I've talked about a lot on my channel in the past as a coffee scent, but to me this is more like a hot chocolate scent. From the house of Kilian, we have Intoxicated. If you guys have smelled Amen by Mugler, like Amen, yeah, Amen, the original Amen, then you'll have an idea of what Intoxicated might smell like. Except I find Intoxicated to be more smoother than the Amen. And to me, it just basically smells like a spicy hot chocolate that I definitely want to drink. Some earthy patchouli as well in the background, but mostly spicy, super spicy hot chocolate. Really thick and creamy and so, so, so yummy. And I just feel awesome every single, sorry. I feel so awesome when I wear this. No one else around me smells like me when I wear this. And it's just like, think of Amen, but better. And I really, really like Amen as well. And it's a lot cheaper too. But I do think it's worth it to have Intoxicated because it's just a yummy coffee-ish hot chocolate gourmand scent that is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so my number one chocolate scent niche fragrance that I've ever smelled is a fragrance that smells exactly like a German chocolate cake. This one is called Chocolate Ganache from the house of Ganache Parfums. So yeah, every time I wear this, it's so good. Every time I wear this, I literally feel like I'm swimming in a German chocolate cake. So there's the icing there, and it's like the cakey part, and it's like very moist. Oh, gosh, it smells so realistic. I'm also reminded of brownies with this one. I'm reminded of melted chocolate. I'm reminded of chocolate bars. It's a very, very, very literal scent. Chocolate Ganache. It's just everything chocolate that I love. Everything that I look for in a chocolate scent is in this perfume. It's just so realistic. Like I said, it's that German chocolate cake that gets me, and it just smells so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. So If you do get a chance to try chocolate ganache, please do, you guys, especially if you're in the mood for a chocolate scent and nothing more. Oh, you guys, it makes me so happy, and I'm seriously craving a piece of chocolate cake now. So that would be my #1 chocolate scent niche that I've ever smelled ever. Ever. All right, guys, so that was my chocolate video for niche fragrances. I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video. If you guys want to share your thoughts about these fragrances, please do. Also, if you have any other chocolate suggestions, chocolate perfumes that are niche, let me know in the comments, because I'm always happy to test chocolate perfumes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back with more videos soon. Take care. Bye-bye.